Today we're going to address one of the most common questions we encounter in our tech support operations. That question is, can I simulate an output from my Flowmeter to check the response of my PLC? The answer is, yes, you can. When you take a 4 to 20 milliamp output from your Flowmeter to your SCADA, PLC, or even a chart recorder if you're old school, the remote device must associate the current to a pre-configured flow range. For example, your PLC determines 4 milliamps to be zero flow, while 20 milliamps corresponds to a predetermined maximum rate, such as 100 gallons per minute. The first step is to ensure the Flowmeter span is configured to match the PLC. This means you must program a flow range into the Flowmeter that corresponds to the configuration of your receiving device. This is a simple process. Enter the meter menu as either a user or an expert. Then access the Setup section of the menu. Press the right arrow and then scroll down to Inputs and Outputs. Press the right arrow, then choose the output that you want to simulate. I'll choose channel 2. Press the right arrow, then first make sure that the operation mode is set to current output. Then scroll down to current output and press the right arrow. Next, verify the process value is in volume flow and the direction is positive. Now verify what scale the output is using. You can see here that it's 4 to 20 milliamps. You can now enter your full scale value. Accessing the upper range value, we want 100 gallons per minute to be our full scale. So press the right arrow and enter 100. Hold down the right arrow and then OK by pressing the right arrow. The min flow value is defaulted to 0 GPM. Your span is now set. Press the left arrow to exit the output configuration. Next, access the Maintenance and Diagnostics menu. Scroll down to Simulation. Then select the simulation process values you wish to reproduce and press the right arrows. Choose Enable Simulation and ensure that the volume flow is selected. So to select volume flow, we hit the right arrow, which enables it. We scroll down to Save Settings. Then press the right arrow. Next, select volume flow. Tap the right arrow and enter the flow rate you wish to simulate. Use 50 GPM. So I'll change that to 0, and now we have 50. I'll hold down the right arrow, press the right arrow one more time, and we're now simulating 50 gallons per minute. Once you say OK, your 4 to 20 milliamp output should now indicate 12 milliamps, and your PLC should also reflect this reading. And when we check our current meter, we can see that our flow output is indeed being simulated at 50% of scale, or 12 milliamps. And once again, we're able to see that our PLC is indeed responding to the simulated output we've created at the meter. In addition, you can now exit to the main display screen to see your simulated value. And there it is, 50 GPM. Once you finish your simulation, be sure to return to the Maintenance and Diagnostic menu to once again turn off the volume flow simulation you've been using. Otherwise, it will remain active in the FS230 and 220 systems. Select Simulation, select Simulation Process Values, enable simulation, uncheck volume flow, and then scroll down to Save Settings to record your change. Right arrow, and now your simulation will be suspended and your flow readings will return back to 0. These procedures will enable you to verify proper operation of your flow meter outputs and proper interpretation by your data acquisition system. I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for your attention, and be sure to look for other clips in this series. Bye for now.